Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Ghanem, and today I will going to introduce you a capstone project for OT Cybersecurity Bootcamp. The capstone project, or the overview of the capstone project, is a project in a simple way to fully lab your environment to simulate the real work and monitor the company device and network and any device that connected to the internet. So in my opinion, the objective of this project is three point, which is first thing is learning the attack phase, and second one is how to capture any traffic in your company, and the third one is how to respond to this risk or how to respond to this traffic if it's a malicious or if it's something weird. So for the project roadmap, in the stage one I choose a SIEM solution, which is a Splunk, and in the stage two we will unprotected the operation system, so we will make it vulnerable to attack. And in the stage 3 we will attack a Windows 10 from Kali Linux, and in the stage 4 we will analyze the logs that come from Windows 10 to see how the hack happened. So for the stage 1, which is choose a SIEM solution, I choose Splunk because it's very common here locally. But first, let's see what is Splunk. So Splunk is a software platform to search, analyze, and visualize the machine-generated data gathered from the website, applications, sensors, devices, which is make up your IT infrastructure and business safe. So why we use it? So we will use it to monitoring and searching through a big data. It indexes information in a container that make it searchable and make it possible to generate alerts and reports. So for the setup of Splunk, I chose Linux as my SIEM solution. Actually, I choose it for one main purpose, which is its use RAM less than Windows. So this is the home page of Splunk to manage the log. After that, I install the Splunk Universal Forward, which is act as an edge agent to send the logs from the vulnerable machine, which is Windows 10, to a SIEM machine, which is a Linux. And this is the configuration of it. So in the configuration, it's simple. It's just type your IP address of Kali Linux or Linux or your SIEM machine and the port that you enable it in the prime SIEM machine. So for the stage 3, which is unprotected the operation system, so on this stage I only turn off the firewall machine to make the system vulnerable to the attack, and also I install the Adobe Reader with a specific version. So in the stage 3, which is attack the operation system, so in this stage we will attack the Windows 10 using a reverse shell that's embedded with a PDF file. So I will attack it using a Kali Linux. So the first thing that I do is create the malicious PDF file using a Metasploit, which will create a PDF file containing a pilot for a reverse shell for Windows 10. So after that, I move the PDF file to a local server, which is Apache 2. So you can see here, I enable Apache 2 to open the PDF file from the other machine. So here it's just a simple step, which is set up a listener for a port 4444, and you can do it using a Metasploit or Netcat or Socket, or there is a lot of tools to do this purpose. After that, I go to my Windows 10 and I type my IP of Kali Linux or Linux, and then I download the malicious PDF, and then I open it with the Adobe Reader with a specific version and save it. So after I open the PDF file in the Windows 10, I get the session or I gain access to the system. I can do anything. I can even go to the CMD. So the last step, which is stage 4, which is analysis the logs. So in this stage, we will open our SIEM machine and see the field that are potential to the attack. So actually, there is a lot of logs in that collected for about 7,000, but using a filter in Splunk like times filter, process ID filter, and PID filter will make it easy to investigate the problem or the hack. So this is the first logs that I find, which is the user turn off the Windows firewall or Windows security, as you see. And you can see here that the user also installed the Adobe Reader with an older version, which is considering a security problem for us. So how to avoid this type of attack? So the first thing that you want to do is, of course, you will educate the employee and give them a workshop to make them avoid this type of attack. But for the technical things, we have to first thing use a proxy to block any traffic from untrusted network, and use antivirus to detect this type of file, which is in the real scenario. The PDF file that I create will detect it in the Windows security or antivirus. And the third thing, which is a very great option, and I find it and I try it, which is using a Docker in the cloud to open any file that may harm your computer. So when you click in the file, it will open it in an isolated machine, which is in the cloud, and this is very secure. So this is my project, and at the end of this bootcamp, I want to thank all the SDA and the Coding Dojo for letting me get involved in this opportunity and improve myself in a cybersecurity operation technology bootcamp. And thank you all.